Hello and welcome to another Yuan bootleg set. This is funny. I actually seen a seller buying parts himself and then making this set. Slightly a bit. You're not having an Iron Man figure, and the sign in front didn't actually say Iron Man or anything. That was slightly different, but relatively the same set. There's another person who sells another set that's based on this idea, but it kind of looks like a little shoebox that opens up and all these little arm bits just hide inside. But whatever. So I'm not sure where the original instructions come from. If you do know, let me know. I guess stick it in the video and credit the guy who actually designed this set. So famous instead of Marvels is famous superheroes. Well, I guess it's kind of correct. You got a back view here and a front view here, and quite a lot of views here. But overall, pretty good, look compared to the official thing. It just says Iron Man. I'm not really sure what mark this is. Iron Man fan will be able to tell you. This is SY303, and is it in action. Inside there are a few random spare pieces, instruction manual and minifigure of course. And here's the instruction manual. It's pretty good paper quality, same as official Lego stuff. Instructions are pretty they're not bad and not too hard. I haven't even copied this page, but they've got these little red lines tell you where the things go. But it'd be better if they actually did the Mega Bloks style, where it'll have like green and purple on the top piece and green and purple on the bottom piece. You can actually match it. Because sometimes the lines do get quite hard to understand really. I mean, I know this just straight down, but sometimes this perspective gets a bit messy. And yep. So here's the instruction manual. Because at the end there's a tease for other things. And as we can see here, they're going to release some of the Batman sets as well. So you got the Bat, which is missing Bane and the Bane vehicle. You got the Mr. Freeze set, which is missing Mr. Freeze, which is annoying for some. Because the Sheng doesn't actually have a Mr. Freeze minifigure. So if you want to get that, you're going to have to go either Boshi or Deku. I'd say go with Deku because you have the... Actually no, Deku. Mr. Freeze does not have a second face, so the Boshi one would be good enough. But I still say go for Deku one because it's a bit better. You got the Batmobile missing the Two-Face Jeep and only one of the Two-Face Goon and not both. The Batwing, second version, missing the Joker Henchman helicopter of course. But oddly enough, the full X-Men set has recently come out. But some people on Facebook are quite excited for this, but you don't know the time frame for these. You know they're going to do it, but when are they doing it? And also they did tease Fantastic Four, but they haven't done it yet, and that was quite a few months ago, almost half a year ago, so what's happened with that? But they're also releasing a Iron Man sort of machine stage with looks like Mark. It's one of the ones from the movies that he actually wore. And of course the Hall of Armors. Now this I've seen this quite a lot. People using actual Lego to build this and selling it for insane price. I saw this at the Hong Kong Inspire in Yamate for $1,000, and which is just, if you buy that, you're retarded. Okay, it's not even that hard to say. It's mostly a square place. Right? That didn't come with any of the minifigures. If it came all the different Iron Man suits, then that at least make it a bit more tolerable. But it's still stupid if it did. But it didn't. It was just a stage. Now here's the instructions on how to build it in the pieces. Go build it yourself. And $1,000, seriously? And no wonder no one's bought it. It's still there. Well, anyway, Shingyon's coming out with their version, which would be dead cheap, and that one comes with Tony Stark and quite a few of the older suits that they've already released. So no new suits there, which are kind of boring. You'd think this would be a good opportunity for them to actually make some new suits, but nope. So enough of that and teasers of new sets that may or may not come. Let's look at the actual piece. Actually, let's look at the minifigure first because I have some gripes with this. Well, first of all, this figure does not match the one on the box. Pretty much because he does not have his chin painted silver. Instead of it's painted. They painted the entire mask gold, and then they painted red over the gold. So you got this weird kind of crimson red, shiny red, but not really, really thick eyeliner. Face is the same Tony Stark face that you got with every single Sheng Yuan. They didn't even bother with different expression. But the thing I'm most peeved about this is here's the Iron Man that came with the. Let me put them next to each other. Like that. There's the other Iron Man that came in the previous Sheng Yuan superhero set. That was mostly like animated Avengers TV series style. And as you can see here, it's this exact same suit. It's just they just didn't. They missed a bit of blue and missed all the gold from the torso. So in case you wanted a mostly just black line version of this suit, then yay for you. Even the legs, they printed gold on the legs, but they're missing the silver bit. So there's like a variation that they just didn't finish printing. Here's, again, the back is the same. It's just missing gold bits. Like what the hell is this? This is lame. But you're less lame, so go to the side before I punch you too. So the actual stage. Well, first of all, Iron Man there is printed quite sharply. I'm going to get one of those light up block LED lights. That was given to me. You can see the review of that on my channel. A review thing. Let there be light. And God, but like, why are you stealing my line? I'm like, I'm sorry. So that print piece is pretty neat. Sheng Yuan logo and Iron Man logo. So the way this is supposed to work is it starts off like so. Well, Iron Man's like, I'm Tony Stark, I'm cool and stuff. I'm gonna. There goes the light. Oopsies. And I'm gonna do this. And there we go. Like, I'm cool and stuff, so I'm like, oh, well, this bit can turn-ish, clicking, which is okay. And then, you know, his armor pop off and he'll be like naked in his underpants or something. But, so this thing comes on, like, and moves forward. So you open these pieces, like so, and you know, it keeps going forward. It's supposed to go forward, but it can't. It's stuck somehow. What's it stuck on? See, what's it stuck on? Oh, right. You see, the centerpiece has zero support. It can fall down at any moment. The actual arms area is not tight enough. This is actually quite annoying. Wait, I need to fix this. Let's do that again. So, you know, these things come down. I'm just gonna adjust this a little bit. Oh, you're starting to see a problem here. I almost recommend you get, if you do have this, just get the instructions and buy official Lego, because it's getting ridiculous. And those hardcore extreme Lego fans be like, haha, you're buying this crappy fake stuff, you're a loser and all that. Yeah, this thing was dirt cheap, I don't care. Well, I do get a little bit, but you know, I don't care what you think, you extremist people. So this thing moves forward, and then like, oh look. So you know, this thing carries on going forward, and all the different little arms come down, and then eventually it gets to this one where I'm not sure why you want this to open, but whatever it does. And you know, there you go. So you do the reverse and stuff. Like I said, the biggest problem with this is there's no support under there. Let's see, look. So what can happen is you can just push this down, and you can see, look, that was what that piece right there inside was what was blocking this thing going forward. And it's not like it's the easiest thing to fix either. It's just gotta pull it up, place this piece underneath the joint so it's actually acting as support, and then close it back up, which is a pain in the ass, especially if you're trying to play with this and you're like oopsies, now this thing's stuck again. Another problem with this is, I'm going to move these arms back up. Okay, these slide quite well. This area is flat, but if you pay attention to all the other bits closing in, you can notice that none of them are actually that flat. Oops. See this little bump on all this place, so it's not a flat surface, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. Because I can kind of push it down, but then it doesn't work. I cannot get it to look like it does in the instructions with little extra pieces there. So that's that. And if I just put this Iron on here, I've already done it. This piece just come down. And it's a thing, you'd think this would be quite an easy fix. You need a track underneath. Let's just take this up. Right, in order to fix this, what you need is, you actually need a piece to go all the way down, and instead of this piece connecting, they have to be separate. And look, this part keeps falling off, and it's just so the Sheng Yuan sort of building sets, they're quite good for being something that feels nice in the hand, very soft, not too rough or sharp. Nothing's too tight, nothing's too, well, for solid things, nothing's too tight, nothing hurts your hands when building it. However, as soon as you have parts that move, like if it's just a solid set, it's fine. But as soon as you have parts that move, you get this. It just falls apart. And that's no fun at all. So I'm afraid I can't recommend this. Like, maybe you'd be a bit more lucky, but the design is flawed. The building's quite fun, but the final result is not too good. So I wouldn't recommend this too much. It's not like you're getting a unique, well, technically it's unique because it's they didn't paint it enough compared to the previous release, but it's not like the pattern's new or anything, so I can't even recommend this just to get like a new suit or an exclusive suit. I can't do that. So I don't recommend this Sheng Yuan set. My aircon's being annoying. So yeah, skip this one unless you really want this kind of a stage. I'd say use official Lego pieces to build it yourself. If you don't have the instructions, it's quite easy to get online, or if enough people want it, I'll scan this instruction so you can just follow the piece count and just get it. And of course, change the inside so you have a little bar that goes underneath there, and separate this track thing. It's a shame as well, because I was looking forward to this, but it does mean that the Iron Man core of armor will be fine because there's no moving parts. Well, there's not really any big moving parts on that set. I'm worried of the other electric stage one. I'm worried about this one, that would be bad too. But the Hawk armors, which is the important one that most of us want, should be fine, but not this one. So, subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day.